Come and get ready with
Rogue Marby Scott.
Hey Homo sapiens and Marbats, welcome back to the channel and welcome back any new subscribers or watchers. This is a place where you can find some innovative, creative and a very spooky makeup on a budget. I am Rogue Marby Scott. I am going to be doing makeup, but I'm also going to be talking about what I've been doing throughout the weeks and, well, maybe the last week or so. So let's get on to it. So first off, we're going to go in with a moisturizer. So I'm using my Prep and Prime by MAC, and it is the Natural Radiance Base Illuminati, or Illuminate, and Illuminaire, sorry. And I'm just going to use that as my moisturizer. I'm not using too much there, as you can see. And I'm just going to use that all over.
when applying moisturizer, make sure you get it right into your skin.
So basically, a week ago I should say, I was on Twitter, and I've just become very active on Twitter lately. I don't know why, it's just become part of my life, and obviously promoting my YouTube channel. So yeah, it has become part of my life right now. So I am subscribed and followed to GSN, Gay Star News, and I saw a tweet from one of their workers. His name was Jamie, he's not dead yet. Yes, so his name is Jamie Wareham, I believe it is, and he tweeted, "What is your most embarrassing story?" Well, if you're a follower on my channel, you know that I have plenty of embarrassing stories, but the most embarrassing story that I could name to date and think of when I saw that tweet was one of my story times, which is now privatized because it is so embarrassing, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna keep it private because I don't want people to know. However, I saw this and I just thought, yeah, let me just give it a little boost. Let me just give that story another type of boost. Wait, we're going to go on to priming now. So we're going to prime our face with priming water.
You drench your face.
So I'm using priming water from Primark, and it's only £2. So I got in touch with Jamie. I said, yeah, I would love to. And then we just started, you know, talking about the experiences. And I wasn't able to go to the office to have an interview because I was currently working. So I had an interview on the phone. It was very quick. It was very authentic, I would say. It was a pleasant experience. I was feeling very shitty actually on the day when he phoned. I was asleep trying to recuperate because I felt really sick. Story. I told him the story, and he was like literally giggling all over the phone, and I was kind of thinking to myself, what the hell are you doing, Marbs? What are you doing? Rogue? Seriously, Rogue, what are you doing? I'm going to go in with my foundation now.
So as usual, I'm going to place spots of foundation on my face, and with a damp sponge I'm going to blend that all out.
So my foundation is done, and the rest of the story, as we continue, is basically, so a couple of days went. So I think I got in touch with him on the Monday, and shooting for the video was going to be on the Friday. So on the Friday I was traveling. I was going to travel to Newcastle. I have got to switch around the whole of my morning because I was going to get my eyebrows done. Like, well, I wasn't going to get them done, I was just going to do them myself. So I was going to do my eyebrows, I was going to actually dye my hair because I used to have a blonde streak hair, if you remember, if you're a watcher on this channel. I was going to do that all over again and, you know, just having a nice pampering morning. No. I was in contact with Jamie, and we decided that we were going to meet up at 11 o'clock. So I got to the GSN, Gay Star News premises, their office in London. Yeah, it was quite a bit of a trek for me, just because I don't like to do things by myself, you know. I always need to have like some sort of entourage there. Not entourage, but someone there just to talk to and keep me calm and whatnot. So I got to the offices and I didn't know what buzzer to buzz, and there was this nice, cute, pretty lady. I believe she did have blonde hair, and she was like, "Are you looking for GSN?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Okay, here you go." And there's me with my suitcases, you know, going up to their house, to their office, and open the door and everyone looks my way, and I'm just like, hey. Jamie comes along, he introduces himself, he asked me if I wanted anything to drink, and it was just like water, because well, in this day and age, people do drink lactose-free milk and they do drink soya milk, but I didn't want to take that chance, so I just said I wanted some water. Anyway, sat down, and a couple of minutes later, the artist or makeup artist came along. Anyway, cut a long story short, the person said to me whilst they were, you know, doing my face like this, said they are not a makeup artist and they are quite intimidated that I am a makeup artist. They did a good job. I mean, I would have used a bit thicker paints, but whatever. It came out really well. So yeah, just waited for a couple of minutes after my makeup was done. It took literally, I would say half an hour he took to do half of my face, which in theory for me, all of my makeup takes like an hour to do, so he did pretty well. So I got into the mini studio, and there was this guy, he was actually quite cute actually, and there was lights and there was everything. There was the backdrop. The backdrop was really nice, and I would have loved to have kind of emulate that backdrop behind me, but whatever. We are going to go on to concealer.
I'm using my everyday concealer, as you can see, and I'm just patting and placing that.
Now I'm just using all that's left on my finger from the one pump that I've used, and I'm just going to highlight, conceal, everything else with that one pump. You don't need thousands of pumps. I don't understand why people do. Let that marinate just a little bit. So we went on to talking about what we were gonna do. So they needed to do a sound check and everything. And normally in my everyday life, I am very soft spoken, unless I need to, you know, speak in public or be on the channel. I'm just like, yeah, I'm Rogue, yeah, da 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 da. A lot of people are like, what did you say? Most of the time I'm cursing, or I'm actually being sarcastic, which is funny. But yeah, I was quite nervous at the time as well. I'm going to blend now. I had to read a script from what we spoke about on the telephone, which was really weird, because obviously my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos are never scripted unless I'm doing, you know, the skits that I do, or little series that I've done before, like, you know, drunk dialers, or on the couch, you know, with Dr. Jungle Julia Juice. So it was weird working with a script about something that I have personally gone through and had to read from a script, and I was like, can I ad-lib on this? Because it's not feeling natural that I've got to tell a story. And I was like, yeah, no, that's what we want you to do. We just want you to have the punchlines. We want you to have the important parts of the story. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So like, I've never done anything like this before, so it's all new. So I didn't know what to expect, should I say. Maybe I should have not have used a dry sponge, but whatever. The camera guy and Jamie themselves, because Jamie is head of video editing and stuff like that. So whilst I was recording with them, they were so nice, and like, although I could feel like the vibe from them, there was something in me that was holding me back. I don't know if I'm ever asked to go back to GSN, I would be a bit more like I am on the channel. But I just felt very quite reserved. I felt very quiet. Oh my gosh, why can I not speak right? I was myself, but I wasn't myself, if that makes any sense. I'm going to like spray my face a little bit more with some setting spray now. And it's not actually a setting spray, if you want to know. It's a tanning spray, but it works for me, so shh. I've done my makeup, I'm shooting the video, and as I'm shooting the video and, you know, my story, I am feeling like, do you know what, I am living this all over again. All over again. Not only did I live it on the channel, in my own room, in my own little studio, I'm living it in front of 2 people, and I know that the rest of the office know about this story, so I'm just thinking to myself, oh Lord, I'm living this story all over again. I'm going to live this story on the internet. Anyway, let me rewind to when I was getting my makeup done. So as I was getting my makeup done, a few guys come over and they were like, oh, this looks good, this really looks good. For the work that the makeup artist was doing, and he introduced me as the guy that shat himself. Yeah, and they laughed, so they clearly knew the story. Oh my god.
So I'm just going to fill my eyebrows in, and I'm going to make them look natural, and then I'm going to carve out the bottom section just because I just want it to look not so polished, but polished.
I wished I could have stayed longer, but because of prior commitments I couldn't, because I'm sure it would have been a blast if I was able to stay longer. Maybe I could have met the other people that were there who were gorgeous. All of them were gorgeous, and I wish that, you know, we could have shared our stories together and had a giggle. There was tequila around, and I wished I had a few sips of that before I went on camera, but whatever. So I'm just going in with a yellow eyeshadow from NYX.
So for our base color, I am using the yellow, and then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to use oranges and reds just to blur out that yellow and make it to look summery, although I know it's still now autumn. But anyway, I'm not giving up summer right yet, so I am creating a nice summer look.
Eyeshadow done, and I am going to now highlight, because I want some highlight, I want some sparkle, although it's not going to be seen in the theatre.
So you know how to highlight, but I wanted this highlight to pop, but I wanted it also to look like as if I was tanned, and I am naturally radiant and beautiful, so therefore I'm putting loads of it on today.
Doing a video shoot for Day of the Dead with GSM was an amazing experience for me. I came out of my comfort zone. I got to retell a story again, and realized that life isn't that bad. Don't take things so seriously, you know. I'm going in with some mascara now. So guys, this is the final look, and yeah, back to my normal lighting. I don't know why I overexposed myself anyway like that. Oh, maybe because it's of the story. Anyway, so I did that with GSN, and it was an amazing experience, just like I said already. Also, I have modelled for the promotions of the Too Black Too Queer, and look, oh my god! Oh my, you can't see that, can you? Do you know what? If you can make it there on November 15th at Eagle London Vauxhall at 7:30 p.m. I'll leave the link in the description. It would be nice to see you. It's the first one I went to was a few weeks ago, and the films were amazing, the music was amazing, and so were the comedians. They were so hilarious, and I'll definitely be going again just to show my face because, you know, I modeled for them, so why not? Also, what else have I been doing? I've been working on, I don't know if this is actually gonna even come through, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I've been working on my own script for a short film, and I've also been, I'm hoping to work on a musical with a friend. So I'm hoping to do the styling and hoping to do the makeup for that show. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. Apart from, you know, uploading videos for you guys. I don't know what Christmas is gonna hold, but you know, I did the advent calendar last year, so if I don't post any videos up for Christmas this year, refer back to that and get those views up. Thank you. Anyway, it's been nice to see you guys back here. And I am going to go because I literally need to leave to make the 7:30 showing of Company. Bye guys. P.S. Don't forget to share, like, comment and subscribe to Planet Marbeja. It would mean so much to me if you do. For those of you that have been commenting and liking my videos, I see you, and the ones that have been subscribing, I see you. And let's just say something might be coming your way.
Rogue Marby Scott.